Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most beautiful of them all? Have you ever asked this question to yourself? This used to be my favorite ritual. Not today, years ago. I would stand in front of the mirror before school, before meeting friends, before stepping into the world. Not to fix my hair, not to adjust my clothes, but to admire my skin. Because back then, my skin was effortless. People would say, "You have such beautiful skin." And I believed them. Not because I was vain, but because at that age, my skin quietly became a part of my identity. And then puberty happened, and everything changed. The mirror didn't change, but the person standing in front of it did. Acne appeared slowly at first. One lesion, then two, then everywhere. Forehead, cheeks, jawline, places I didn't even know had oil glands. And suddenly, the same mirror that once gave me confidence became a source of anxiety. You don't ask mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most beautiful of them all, to hear the truth. You ask it, hoping the mirror agrees with how you feel inside, right? Because the mirror doesn't show your skin, it testifies your vulnerability. Skin is not just another organ. It reflects how we feel about ourselves. Good afternoon. I am a dermatologist, which means I treat acne, pigmentation, hair loss, and occasionally broken hearts. Not literally, I'm not a love guru, but very close. Because skin conditions don't just affect biology, they affect identity. And I know this not just as a doctor, but as a patient myself. Because acne didn't just visit me in my teenage years. It stayed through college, through residency, through adulthood. Even today, in my mid-30s, my skin still demands discipline. I still need oil control. I still respect my biology. Because acne is not a phase for everyone. For many people, it's a chronic condition. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't care about your profession. It doesn't care that I was a dermatologist. You know what's funny about skin diseases or conditions? The pathology is not just under the microscope. It's in the mirror. Sure, confidence is not built in the mirror, but it can certainly be destroyed there. Unless you are Kareena Kapoor. But since you and I are not, let's move forward. Your liver can fail you silently. Your kidneys can struggle in private. But your skin, it can fail you publicly. In Punjabi, they say fitte muh. They never say fitte gurde. Because skin is visible. And visibility invites judgment. We've all heard this line. Don't judge a book by its cover. But let's be honest, we all do. Psychologists call this the halo effect. Within 7 seconds of meeting someone, people form impressions about their competence, their intelligence, their trustworthiness, not based on their character, based on their appearance. A study in the British Journal of Dermatology showed that patients with acne experience anxiety, depression, and reduced quality of life comparable to chronic diseases like asthma and diabetes. Think about that. A condition that does not threaten your life can still quietly destroy how you feel about yourself. I remember canceling plans, avoiding photographs, standing in specific lighting to hide texture. Because acne doesn't just sit on your skin, it sits in your mind. And the hardest part is this: when you think it's gone, it comes back. You improve, you heal, you regain confidence. And then one morning, it is there again. And as if biology is reminding you, I'm still here. Because skin does not follow your timeline. It follows its own. Pigmentation doesn't disappear because you started treatment last month. Hair loss does not reverse because you have a wedding to attend next month. Hair follicle does not care about your deadlines. They follow biology, and biology moves slowly. If biology worked instantly, there would be no movies like Bala. Ayushmann Khurrana tried oils, remedies, miracle cures, totkas, But the problem wasn't effort. The problem was expectation. And when expectations are not met, there is stress. And that is where science gets fascinating. Your skin and your brain originate from the same embryological layer, the ectoderm. They are biological siblings. They speak the same language. When you are stressed, the brain releases cortisol. Cortisol increases inflammation, increases oil production, slows barrier repair. Stress also releases substance P, which directly stimulates sebaceous glands, which means your thoughts can become oil. Your anxiety can become acne. This is why breakouts appear one day before important events. Skin has a terrible timing, or maybe your brain does. Upset the brain, the skin reacts. Trouble the mind, the skin follows. Now add social media to this already fragile equation. Today, perfection is one filter away. One tap, you remove your pores. One swipe removes your pigmentation. One edit can alter your reality. Even celebrities don't look like themselves anymore. Patients who show me filtered photos and say, "Doctor, I want skin like this. Why do I have pores?" Because, darling, your skin is real. And real skin has, guess what? Pores. That's how skin works. Filters have achieved something even pharmacology could never do. They have eliminated pores completely. But filters don't improve your skin. They only improve your relationship with your front camera. And in India, we just don't have filters on phones. We need filters somewhere else. We need filters for our relatives. They don't say hello. They say, "You look dull. You look tired. What happened? You used to be fair." These are not greetings. These are subtle insults that are wrapped as casual ways to greet. These are performance reviews. Words leave scars deeper than acne scars. Confidence grows in safe environments. Insecurity grows in judgmental ones. And this is something my acne has taught me slowly. In the beginning, it took my confidence away. But over time, it gave me perspective. It gave me empathy. It taught me patience. It taught me that healing is not instant. It taught me the respect for biology. Today, when patients sit in front of me, I don't see their flaws. My eye is trained to do that, but I don't see them. I see stories. I see someone who has been fighting silently, because medicine is not about finding problems. It's about reducing suffering. And I personally avoid overtreatment. Because overtreatment begins when insecurity replaces science. Skincare actives are like bullets. One bullet will solve your problem. 20 bullets will cause collateral damage. Dermatology is precision medicine. It's not maximum medicine. Healing is cooperation between your biology, science, time, and patience. I refuse to believe that perfect skin exists. But healthy skin, I promise it does exist. Stable skin will exist. Comfortable skin exists. Progress exists. Perfection is a fiction. Today, I stand in front of the mirror, but I ask a different question. I don't ask mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most beautiful of them all. But now I know the answer doesn't define me. Skin is not just what covers you, it is what carries you. And as a dermatologist, I don't just treat skin, I restore confidence. And when someone looks in the mirror and smiles again, that's when I win. Thank you.